Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Upstate Speedtests. Today we're going to do an unboxing on the DJI Osmos Action 5 Pro. I got it from Best Buy at $80 below retail because initially they sent me an open box item that I got off the website, but it was missing 2 out of the 3 batteries. So I took it back to Best Buy, and after a little bit of haggling, they agreed to send me a new one at the open box price. So let's go ahead and open it up real quick.
One eternity later.
All right, the saran wrap off. So what we'll do is we'll unbox it, and then we'll use it to go out and do some speed testing on all 3 carriers, like we always do. And we'll see how the footage looks. Usually on this channel, when I'm recording, I'm using the 2024 iPad, M4 iPad Pro. We got the Action 5 Pro here in this box, and the mounting case to help protect it. You don't have to use the mounting case, though, from everything I've seen. So what's new and exciting on the Action 5 Pro this year? It's got 4 hours of battery life, which is like almost double most cameras. Pull off the lens cover. It's got a new 1/1.3 inch sensor that does phenomenal in low light based on everything I've seen. And it's really small and compact compared to most of the other cameras. You get a battery charging case that can hold 3 batteries and charge them. Now, just like my Air 3S, it doesn't charge all 3 batteries at the same time, I'm assuming. Usually what it does is it charges them one at a time within the case, but still very convenient. You don't have to waste time switching out batteries. My wife is telling me to open the rod. We're gonna open the rod. Rodney Dangerfield. There you go. Wah wah wee wah. Who likes my big rod? Not to scale. So I opened this up late today because UPS delivered it very late. UPS in our neighborhood doesn't come till like 8 or 9 o'clock. But anyway, yeah, we'll charge it up, boot it up, and tomorrow we'll take it out and do some speed test videos with it and see how it looks compared to the iPad. Usually I pride myself on having amazing cinematic openings, or at least incorporating some type of aerial shot into my content, but lately every single time I try to record a video, this is the weather that happens to be raining at this point, like every other time I've tried to record a video. Anyway, that's enough complaining. The point of today's video, like you saw in the intro, is to test out the new DJI Action 5 Pro. And today we're on the campus of SUNY Broome Community College, otherwise known as BCC, here in upstate New York. It's a pretty large campus. It's your pretty typical community college. Now, you're not going to be able to see it because of the fog and rain, but right about there somewhere on the hill is a tower that has Verizon and more recently T-Mobile on it. AT&T is on a site right over there by the jail. Let me know how the footage quality is. This is the DJI Action Pro 5. Verizon has apparently upgraded their tower in the area here, because when I go by, I've noticed better speeds. They've had ultra wideband here for a while. So to start out, we're going to do AT&T, then T-Mobile, and then watch to the end and we'll do Verizon. Before we get started though, I want to give a quick shout out to our video sponsor, Circled In. Today's video is brought to you by Circled In. CircledIn.com makes it super easy to get the benefits and savings that come along with a postpaid or prepaid wireless account without having to set one up yourself. Let's take just a second to see how easy it is to use CircledIn.com and save a ton of money on your wireless. Starting out on the CircledIn.com homepage, I would start by clicking All Circles. Once the page loads, you can sort by postpaid or prepaid providers like Verizon, T-Mobile, Google Fi, Simple Mobile, and Metro. If you see a plan that piques your interest or you feel fits you best, you can click Join Circle, read through more details about the plan, and if you decide to go for it, you can click Reserve. Circled In also now supports streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Hulu, HBO Max, and more. CircledIn.com. Check them out today. Thank you again for supporting the channel. Let's start out with AT&T here on the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. And yeah, so we'll start out there and we'll see how they do. AT&T, like I said, has a tower over by the county jail. However, they do not have mid-band on it. I guess the only thing I don't like on this camera is the front screen kind of puts a reflection, so I'll hold it a little different. There we go. So we're starting out on AT&T. We've got 145 down, 112 for the unloaded ping time, 667 for the loaded ping, and the upload is 26 with a ping time that was going over 1,000 for a while there. So that's a little disheartening for AT&T. And let's test fast.com and see if my video speeds have remained uncapped. If you watched previous videos, you know AT&T likes to randomly turn off my high definition video streaming or full HD streaming. So 110 on the down for the fast.com test using Netflix servers. And we've got 60 millisecond unloaded, 381 for the loaded. It looks like we're going to get a pretty similar upload speed. The fast.com test, for whatever reason, does not separate the loaded ping time out by download and upload, which I wish it did, but whatever. The results on this test, sometimes a little wonky. Other times they're alright. So there you go, 29 megabits per second on the upload, 110 on the down. Let's switch over to T-Mobile next. But yeah, definitely drop down in the comments. Let me know how the video quality is from the DJI Action Pro 5. I think the audio quality sounds really good from what I've heard of it so far. It also does some really cool looking hyperlapses. Maybe I'll incorporate a hyperlapse somewhere in this video. So there we go. We got 477 down on T-Mobile with a 40 millisecond unloaded ping, 610 loaded ping on the download, 380 loaded ping on the upload, and 12.9 on the upload bandwidth, 12.9 megabits per second, jitter at 6. And again, this is using the T-Mobile test drive here. So the results, you know, I don't want to say they're skewed by that, but perhaps it's not the highest priority. Give me just a moment. We'll switch over to Verizon. All right, we're back. We've got Verizon Wireless fired up here. And let's see what we get. So a 43 millisecond unloaded ping to start. And Verizon cracking over 500 here to get us going. So this site previously struggled to break 200, if memory serves correctly. And now we have upgraded backhaul. Again, I wish I could show you the site, but we've got a ton of rain. I have videotaped the site before, now that I think about it. Maybe I'll throw a card up in the upper right, wherever the upper right may be on your screen, to that old video. It was a long time ago, though, like I think it was even pre-T-Mobile getting added to the site. So out of the providers here, I would want to be on Verizon, and I'll tell you why. Because they're rocking the best upload. Their unloaded ping is very competitive, as well as their loaded ping. But in general, I would want to be on Verizon because their upload is the best in this location. And being on ultra wideband, I get the HD video streaming, but that's neither here nor there. Let's run one more server and see if we can squeeze a little bit better speed out of it. I'll just pick a random one here. So 40, got a little bit better unloaded ping that time. And it looks like our speed test results are going to be similar. Or maybe not. I might have spoke too soon. We're approaching 600 on the down. I think out on the freeway I've seen closer to 7. I mean, we are kind of in a little bit of a pit here, if you want to call it that. So, yeah, loaded ping, 622 on the down, and in the hundreds on the upload. Jitter at 4 and 40.9. Let's run a, you know what, just for all the naysayers that say you got to pick the server from the company. Let's find a Verizon server. We'll do the one in Syracuse, New York. It's hard for me to tell from the video how in focus this is. So there we go. All right, so in network, 31 millisecond unloaded ping, which isn't much better than out of network for Verizon. And we're going to get very similar looking speed test results for the download. Approaching 600. 11 millisecond for the jitter. I'm always suspicious of this Verizon server in Syracuse because in upstate New York, Verizon doesn't have a ton of speed test servers, so I'm always slightly concerned that it might be busier than other servers. So yeah, 41.4 on the upload. Overall, now that they've got upgraded fiber at this tower, these results are pretty impressive. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Hit subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, and links to support the channel down in the video description. Drop me a few comments. Let me know what you would like to see next on the channel. I'm always open to some input. And also, let me know how this Action 5 Pro did for the video recording. Very curious to see how this turns out once I get it loaded up onto my MacBook or my iPad for editing. But yeah, thanks for joining us again. Sorry I didn't have a flashy intro for you today, but weather is what we're going with.